Stop asking. Stop asking for permission. Stop asking for approval. Stop asking for validation. Because the more you ask, the more you give your power away. From the moment you wake up, you start asking, what will they think? Is this good enough? Should I really do this? And slowly, without realizing it, you hand the control of your life to people who are not living your life. Let me tell you something important. No one is coming to give you permission to become great. If you're waiting for the perfect time, the right support, or someone to say yes, you'll be waiting forever. Stop asking for validation. You don't need likes to prove your worth. You don't need comments to confirm your talent. You don't need applause to know you're moving forward. Most people who criticize you are too scared to try anything themselves. And most people who doubt you wouldn't survive one day chasing your dreams. So why are you asking them? When you ask others to validate your vision, you are asking blind people to describe colors they've never seen. Your dream was given to you, not to them. Stop asking for permission. You don't need permission to start. You don't need permission to change. You don't need permission to walk away from what's breaking you. Some people stay stuck for years, not because they can't move, but because they keep asking, is it okay if I choose myself? Yes, it is more than okay. It is necessary. No one asked permission to doubt you. No one asked permission to judge you. So why are you asking permission to live your life? Stop asking, start deciding. Asking keeps you weak. Deciding makes you dangerous. The moment you stop asking and start deciding, everything changes. Decide to wake up earlier. Decide to work when others rest. Decide to stay disciplined when motivation disappears. Winners don't ask for motivation. They decide to move even when they don't feel like it. You don't need confidence first. Action creates confidence. Stop asking, what if I fail? Everyone fails. That's not the real question. The real question is, what if you never try? What if 5 years from now, you're still in the same place, with the same excuses, watching others live the life you were afraid to chase? Failure hurts for a moment. Regret hurts for a lifetime. Stop asking what could go wrong. Start asking how strong you'll become by trying. Stop asking for comfort. Comfort is a liar. It promises safety and delivers regret. Growth never happens in comfort. Dreams never grow in comfort. Greatness never lives in comfort. If it feels uncomfortable, that means you're growing. If it feels hard, that means it's working. Stop asking for an easy path. Ask yourself how far you're willing to go. Stop asking people who gave up. Don't ask broke people for financial advice. Don't ask unmotivated people about discipline. Don't ask unhappy people how to build a happy life. Some people will project their limits onto you because they couldn't break their own. Listen carefully. Their fear is not your future. Stop asking small-minded people to approve big dreams. You already know what to do. Deep down, you already know. You know when to start. You know what to quit. You know what's holding you back. You don't need another opinion. You need courage. Courage to act. Courage to fail. Courage to stand alone. Because before anyone believes in you, you must believe in yourself. The world respects action. The world doesn't reward intentions. It rewards execution. Nobody cares about what you're planning. They care about what you're doing. Stop explaining your dreams. Stop justifying your choices. Let your results speak. When you stop asking and start moving, people don't question you anymore. They watch you. Stop asking for signs. Stop asking for confirmation. Stop asking the universe to prove something to you before you move. The sign is this moment. The confirmation is your heartbeat. The proof will come after you act, not before. Most people waste their entire lives standing at the edge, waiting for certainty in a world that never gives guarantees. They ask and ask and ask, and while they're asking, time keeps moving. Opportunities don't wait, life doesn't pause, and dreams don't feel sorry for hesitation. You don't rise in life by asking questions, you rise by making decisions. Asking feels safe because it delays responsibility. If you ask and fail, you can blame the advice. If you ask and never act, you can say you were still planning. But the truth is simple and uncomfortable. Asking is often just fear wearing a smarter outfit. Stop asking because every question you ask is another second you don't commit. You already know what you need to do. You don't need clarity, you need courage. You don't need a perfect plan, you need movement. Confidence doesn't come from thinking, it comes from doing. Strength doesn't appear before the struggle, it's built inside it. Look at your life honestly. How many times have you delayed your own progress by waiting for approval? How many ideas died quietly because you asked the wrong people? How many times did you lower your standards just to stay accepted? The moment you ask someone for permission, you silently tell yourself that their opinion matters more than your potential. And slowly, that mindset kills ambition. Stop asking people who settled if you should dream bigger. Stop asking people who quit if it's worth continuing. Stop asking people who fear change if you should take a risk. They will always answer from their limits, not yours. The world doesn't respect explanations, it respects execution. Nobody remembers who asked the most questions. They remember who took the leap. Understand this clearly. Nobody is coming to save you. Nobody is coming to push you. Nobody is coming to hand you discipline, confidence, or success. That responsibility is yours, and yours alone. And once you accept that, something powerful happens. You stop asking, and you start owning your life. Stop asking, what if it doesn't work? Ask, what if I become stronger because I tried? Stop asking, am I ready? You will never feel ready. Readiness is built in motion. Stop asking, what will people say? People will always talk. Let them talk while you build. The strongest people you admire didn't wait for permission. They moved while others doubted. They acted while others analyzed. They trusted themselves when no one else did. You don't need motivation every day. You need discipline. You need standards. You need a mindset that says, no matter how I feel, I move. Because life doesn't care about your mood. Success doesn't wait for motivation. Progress demands consistency. Stop asking for comfort. Comfort is expensive. It costs you your future. Growth is painful, but regret is unbearable. Choose your pain wisely. Every day you wake up, you are making a choice. Either you choose short-term comfort or long-term pride. Either you ask for excuses or you demand results from yourself. And listen carefully. The version of you 5 years from now is watching. That future version is either thanking you for acting today or regretting that you stayed afraid. This is the moment where everything changes. Not because life changed, but because you decided to stop asking. You decide to work when it's hard. You decide to stay focused when it's boring. You decide to continue when quitting feels easier. That's how self-respect is built. That's how confidence becomes unbreakable. That's how ordinary people turn into forces. Stop asking for permission to be disciplined. Stop asking for approval to be obsessed. Stop asking for validation to be different. Different is the price of greatness. You don't need louder words. You need stronger actions. Let them doubt. Let them laugh. Let them misunderstand. Because one day, without saying a word, your results will answer everything. So move, even scared, even unsure, even alone. Stop asking, start doing, and don't look back. Stop asking for a life that feels easy. Easy lives don't create strong people. They create comfort addicts who panic when things get hard. If you want more, you have to stop begging the world to soften for you and start hardening yourself for the world. Every day, millions of people ask the same questions and stay stuck in the same place. Why me? When will it be my turn? How long will this take? Those questions don't move you forward. They keep you waiting. Life doesn't respond to questions. Life responds to pressure, persistence, and action. The moment you stop asking, why is this happening to me, and start asking, what am I becoming because of this, your mindset shifts from victim to warrior. And warriors don't ask for permission to fight. They don't ask if it's fair. They don't ask if it's too late. They don't ask if someone else is ahead. They train, they prepare, they show up anyway. Stop asking if your past disqualifies you. Your past didn't break you, it trained you. Every setback sharpened you, even when you didn't realize it. The pain you survived was not random. It was resistance, and resistance builds strength. Stop asking people to understand your grind. They won't. They only understand results. Most people only respect success after it happens, never before. So stop wasting energy explaining your vision to people who don't have the discipline to follow it. Silence your mouth. Let your work speak. You don't need more motivation. You need fewer excuses. Excuses are comfortable lies we tell ourselves to avoid discomfort. I'll start tomorrow. I'm not ready yet. I need more time. Time doesn't create discipline. Pressure does. The version of you that keeps asking questions is the version that's afraid to be judged. The version of you that takes action doesn't care who's watching. Understand this. Nobody is thinking about you as much as you think they are. Everyone is busy with their own fears. So stop shrinking yourself to stay invisible. You were not created to blend in. You were created to build something that scares you. Stop asking for balance. There is no balance when you're building a new life. There is sacrifice. Sacrifice of sleep, sacrifice of comfort, sacrifice of instant pleasure. That's the price. Pay it now or pay with regret later. Stop asking if you're obsessed. Obsession is misunderstood dedication. And dedication is what separates dreamers from doers. Nobody remembers the people who played it safe. History remembers the ones who went all in. Look around. Average is crowded. Comfort is crowded. Excuses are crowded. If you want space, you have to rise above it. Stop asking for clarity. Clarity comes after commitment. You don't see the whole staircase before you climb. You see the next step. Take it. Momentum reveals the rest. Every time you hesitate, fear wins. Every time you act, fear loses power. And fear hates action. You're not tired. You're undisciplined. You're not unlucky. You're inconsistent. You're not stuck. You're undecided. Decide. Decide to wake up earlier than yesterday. Decide to work longer than you feel like. Decide to stop negotiating with weakness. Your mind will beg you to stop. Your body will ask for comfort. Ignore both. The strongest version of you is built in moments when quitting makes sense, but you don't do it. That's where pride is born. That's where identity is forged. Stop asking when it will get easier. It won't, but you will get stronger. And one day, you'll look back at this version of yourself, the one who finally stopped asking, and you'll realize this was the turning point. Not when the world changed, when you did. So don't wait, don't ask, don't explain. Move, commit, execute, because asking keeps you average. Action makes you inevitable. If you enjoy watching motivational videos like this, subscribe to our channel so you can keep getting inspiring content like this regularly.